What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out once again for the brother Marvin Johnson for once again donating to the channel today. You donated earlier. Shout out to you for the additional donation to the channel via the Cash App. Much respect to you for showing love to Too Raw for TV, aka Too Raw for Sports. All right, truly appreciate you guys showing love in the as far as Cash App or PayPal. Shout out to you guys for your word of mouth as far as talking about this channel to other people, as well as Too Raw for Sports, the Patreon and Rumble. I am going to put out another Rumble video today, and I'm going to put out another Patreon video later on today as well. And probably on Tuesday, I'm going to put out well, actually, tomorrow, because Tuesday might be a busy day for me. But tomorrow, I'm probably going to put out 2 more Patreon videos. Either later that night or into the morning Tuesday. But I'm going to put out a Patreon video today, and then 2 more between tonight and Tuesday morning. But anyway, let's cut to the chase. I talked about Dennis Rodman on my other channel, and I want to talk about him again today in this channel. Now, we all know that Dennis Rodman retired after the 1999-2000 season, right? Or at least he played his last NBA game in 2000. And at that time, he was going on 39 years old, which is pretty ancient for a basketball player. Also, Dennis was starting to have some serious issues off the court that weren't being reported as much as it probably would be today because of social media. But he was starting to have a real big issue with alcohol and a party lifestyle that was just getting a little bit out of hand. All right? As he put it, he was burning both ends of the candle way too quickly. We even heard Michael Jordan say that he thought Dennis Rodman would not live to be, I think he said, 50 years old. So anyway, this is a what-if scenario. And that is, what if Dennis Rodman stayed with the Los Angeles Lakers? Because in 98, 99, he played with the Lakers. And I think in that brief period of time, I think he averaged like 14 rebounds or somewhere in that range. So, what if he had stayed with the Lakers? Now, in reality, that was the year Kurt Rambis was coaching the team. And, he just wasn't a good fit for that particular team. But as we all know, the very next season, Phil Jackson joined them. It was in June of 1999, going into the 99-2000 season, that Phil Jackson was hired as head coach. He played 23 games for the Lakers before I think his stint was cut short because his personality just didn't mesh with the team. Now, we all know that Phil Jackson could handle Rodman's personality. He did so in Chicago. He was the one guy that could handle Dennis Rodman. What if he had came back with the understanding that Phil was there? Would it have worked? At that point, Dennis Rodman was still a very productive guy. He averaged over 14 rebounds a night, playing 32 minutes a game. And his defense would have made the team even better. As great as that team was. Now, they didn't win the championship in 99, obviously. But if he had stayed on in 99-2000, Phil Jackson would have made it work. All right? Even if it got to the point where Rodman may have to come off the bench because you can't really envision a guy 39, 40 years old, especially back then, playing starters minutes. But Dennis was a guy that would have disciplined himself more for Phil. As you can see, Phil was the one that stood up and represented and presented Rodman at his Hall of Fame induction. Phil was one of three men who Dennis Rodman truly respected in his life. One of three. So Phil could have made that work. Now, in this scenario, Rodman could have been 39 years old and leading the NBA in rebounds once again. Because I believe in the 99-2000 season, it was Dikembe Mutombo who led the league in rebounds at 14.1 per game. Now, it would have been the closest rebounding battle in his career. Usually, Dennis was blowing guys out the water. But that year, in a small sample size, he averaged 14 point, I believe it was 14.2. No. In 99, it was 14.2. But I think with the Dallas Mavericks, it was 13. But still, had he played sustained games, he could have been the oldest man ever to lead the league in rebounding at 39 years of age. It would have been the 8th rebounding title. But more importantly, he could have been a welcome addition to this Lakers team. He could have, relieved Shaq of trying to battle on the boards. We know Shaq earlier in his career was a pretty good rebounder, very good rebounder. As Shaq got a little bit older, but in particular, I want to emphasize heavier, he wasn't as great a leaper as he once was. With Rodman on the boards, that would have let Shaq to focus even more on scoring and not so much trying to, rebound. And, I'm trying to remember the Lakers at that time, their front court. I believe it was Shaq and I think Horace Grant, if I'm not mistaken, right? Wasn't Horace Grant their power forward back in 99, 2000? Let me check this out right quick. As the years go on, man, your memory kind of get a little fuzzy with some stuff. No, their power forward was not Horace Grant. It was A.C. Green. That's right. So A.C. Green that year started 82 games, played 23.5 minutes per night. So he wasn't the full-time power forward. He averaged 5 points and 5.9 rebounds. Right? And I'm assuming Robert Horry was probably the other guy that sometimes that played power forward. 76 games, didn't start, but he played 22 minutes, 5.7 points, 4.8 rebounds. So yeah, I think those two guys split minutes at power forward. A.C. Green, a traditional power forward. Robert Horry, more of a scoring power forward, but not a bad rebounder, but could shoot from outside. Rodman could have came in and you could have shifted Horry maybe the small forward. It would have been Rodman and A.C. Green, and Rodman is a tremendous rebounder. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even, you might not even need A.C. Green. I'm not saying that they should have got rid of him, but with Rodman on the roster, you don't need an A.C. Green. So then you could just have a power forward tandem of Rodman, who is going to out-rebound and be a better defender, even at that stage, than A.C. Green. And then you have Robert Horry being the yin to Rodman's yang, being more of an outside shooter and scorer, and a little bit younger, obviously. So yeah, because at that time, A.C. Green was 36. He wasn't that young himself anymore. So if Rodman had stayed with the Lakers, coming off the bench, maybe all the way until his early 40s, because I think he was capable of playing until his early 40s. We might look at Dennis Rodman even better. I mean, we're looking at him as maybe an 8-time rebounding champion in 99, or 2000. Probably 99, had he stayed. And then maybe they still three-peat. And then, all of a sudden now Rodman is an 8-time NBA champion. 8-time NBA champion. 8-time rebounding title champion, or 8-time rebounding champion. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year award winner. One of a handful of players to win championships in 3 different decades. We'll be looking at him as a total different historical perspective. Instead of like being a top 75 guy, Dennis would be probably looked upon as top 30, just from his resume. If he played 3 more years, his totals would be better. He would probably crack 13,000, off the top of my head, maybe 13 to 14,000 rebounds. He would be even greater. So yeah, man, what do you guys think? What if Dennis Rodman stayed with the Los Angeles Lakers instead of leaving? What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think.